Welcome to Grumpy Wolf Reacts. I am Grumpy Wolf. Today I'm reacting to Black Pegasus Prophecy official music video. Bam, right there. Featuring Andiroo. There will be a link to this video down in the description. Make sure you go show Black Pegasus love. Like and subscribe on his channel. Watch all of his original content. I am just now starting my journey down the Black Pegasus music rabbit hole. I've been following his reactions for months. I did do his parody, his Mushy Peas parody of Genesis, and I saw that already, so I thought it was a good starting point. Now everything I do of his music from here forward is all stuff I have not seen. With all that being said, again, make sure you go to his channel, like and subscribe. What I do here is not a substitution for the artist's original work. I just share my thoughts and opinions of the music as we're going through it, and occasionally I sing along to the songs. That will not be the case because this is my first listen. But what I'll do is do one playthrough pausing talking and a second playthrough no pausing, so we could get the general vibe of the song without my interrupting it. Alright, with all that being said, let's get into this Black Pegasus Prophecy. That's interesting, and mad respect. To start off with the feature. Was not expecting that. Not hating it either. I've never heard of Andiroo. If I got that name wrong, please let me know down below. If they're an independent artist as well, I just off these few seconds of hearing them go, I wouldn't mind hearing more of their stuff. Now that I say the name, I kind of feel like I heard it, but it was not something I looked into. As I've said before, there's a long period where I kind of just shut off from anything hip-hop related, and it definitely hurt me in a way of keeping up with the times in here and missing a lot of stuff in the underground in general across the board of genres. I was stuck on the mainstream stuff. It was giving me what I needed. And then after a while I saw they were, artists in the 80s, 90s had more freedom to make their music. Like, the reason they got signed to labels was the crowds they were pulling before they were signed. And I feel there was a time where the labels weren't trying to change artists. They were just benefiting from the fan base, and then they, somewhere along the lines, they realized if they cater to more by watering down the content, making it less personalized, then they can make more money. And in my opinion, that's what is hurting the music industry. That is what's hurting the entertainment industry in general. They care more about the dollar signs than they care about the stories being told, the characters being built. You can't just come in and master everything from the get-go. Where's the depth? Where's the journey? Where's the growth? I don't care if you're man, female, whatever race, whatever sexual orientation, whatever gender, non-binary as well. It doesn't matter. As long as the story is entertaining, I'm going to like it. I don't like when you're switching set stuff to accommodate others. Why not show your creativity and create a unique character for that fan base, for that demographic you're trying to get their attention. Don't change something that has a loyal fan base already just because catering to them is going to make you a little more money. Show your originality, show your creativity, make a brand new character, make a brand new story, give it depth. People are too scared to take chances nowadays, especially in the mainstream of everything. Giant corporations have ruined everything. Industry, entertainment, music. Because once they get that big, they stop caring about the product. They only care about the money. They don't care about the people making them the money. That's why the pay gap is so huge from the lowest paid employee to the top. I'm not saying there shouldn't be a difference. I'm just saying it shouldn't be as big. And when we're going to layoffs and then having mass layoffs and then claiming the best profits ever, that's not possible. Those top people should be taking pay cuts instead of cutting people's jobs at the bottom. Holy shit, that went completely off the rails. It's what I do. I am very passionate about how we're all treated by the bigger powers, and I should say mistreated, because they don't give a fuck about us. It don't matter what side you're on, eventually they'll turn against you too if you're not one of the top people paying money to their whatever needs. Anyways, I'm enjoying the song. Let's get back into it and shift the mood back to something positive.
I'm on a mission, no minute, don't doubt me again. For living my dream, this is my prophecy. I found my purpose, my intentions are not to be forgotten, but I'm so close. I'm working and driven, I'm living more towards the mission I'm given. Now listen up, this is just the beginning.
I think he's been on his reaction videos, and that's where I know the name from. He looks familiar. I feel like he's been on Black Pegasus reaction, a couple of his reaction videos, but I like his voice, I like his flow style so far. It's nice.
I'm working and driven, I'm living more towards the mission I'm given. Now listen up, this is just the beginning. You're witnessing a legend, don't miss out, cause this is just the beginning.
This is just the beginning. A champion on a mission and I'm driven and winning. They rather see me in prison, but criticism and division ain't the way that I'm living. I've arisen from the dirt, it's truly ascension. Unforgiven is the work, you knew the contention. Not to mention, passion's building the purpose.
First time hearing him go serious. I think the Mushy Peas was just him having fun, and nothing wrong with that. I enjoyed it a lot. But hearing this, you're hearing more him, I feel, you know. I'm really liking it. It's kind of funny hearing his rapping or singing voice, whatever you want to call it. It's different than his YouTube voice. I have listened to a few of his freestyles he's a few of the freestyles he does when he does a Harry Mack reaction. And there's some lines in here that Andiroo is saying. I'm just going to keep calling him that till I'm corrected, so please let me know if I got that wrong. I don't want to be calling this man by the wrong name. He's talented. He deserves to be called by his actual name. But he says he's closer to the mission he's been given, or something like that, and that's kind of where I feel now, where I'm at with this. Whether or not it ever gets to be something that's profitable, yes, it is a dream or a thought, but it's not something I'm eagerly pushing forward. Right now, I'm just enjoying. It's kind of like my therapy, getting on here talking and listening to music. Music in general has always been a form of therapy for me, and now I'm getting into the deeper side of it with this independent scene where it's raw artists giving us their passion, and that's what it's people attached to, you know. Not some cheap gimmick that's going to last 5 minutes and then you have to come up with the next one before this one ends to keep that rolling. You have good, meaningful stuff. You don't need something right away. Like, new albums weren't every year back in the day. I mean, maybe it was more the technology holding them back too from, you know, how they had to record and all that. I don't know. I just feel the demand is so high that they're being forced to pump out stuff almost yearly now, where you could go a couple years between albums back in the 90s, I felt like. And it didn't hurt the artist, they just really played out that album. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm remembering it wrong, but same thing with technology, like cell phones. When they first came out, you would get a new phone maybe every 3 or 4 years. Now they're pumping out 2 models every year. Who is that benefiting? It's not benefiting us. There's very little upgrades that happen in between these models. They make the screen a little bigger, give it a little more memory. All stuff they could have did on the last model, but they knew this one was coming out the year later. Here I go again. Alright, stopping that, getting into the song. I feel music that gets me ranting is good music, because it's making me think, and it takes me other places. But again, I'm going to let this play a little longer, because I've been talking a lot and I'm only 41 seconds in. A little more than that, but I went back again.
No one can stop me. No one can stop me. I'm on a mission, all minute. Don't doubt me again for living my dream. This is my prophecy. I found my purpose, my intentions are not to be forgotten, but I'm so close. I'm working and driven, I'm living more towards the mission I'm given. Now listen up, this is just the beginning. You're witnessing a legend, don't miss out, cause this is just the beginning.
This is just the beginning. A champion on a mission and I'm driven and winning. They rather see me in prison, but criticism and division ain't the way that I'm living. I've arisen from the dirt, it's truly ascension. Unforgiven is the work, you knew the contention. Not to mention, passion's building the purpose. I got a question, they only scratching the surface. Going deep in the furnace, I live in the fire. Defeat who I'm versing, my only desire. Admired by the world, you know I inspire. Even when doubt's on your doorstep, trying to inquire, I try to go there. You know it don't stop, they say it's so rare to go to the top. Now they throwing me props, okay, but even that can be distracting, cause I know they the ops.
No one can stop me. I'm on a mission, all minute. Don't doubt me again for living my dream. This is my prophecy. I found my purpose, my intentions are not to be forgotten, but I'm so close. I'm working and driven, I'm living more towards the mission I'm given. Now listen up.
Just the beginning, it usually starts. Ain't no more thinking, we just using the heart. No education, and I'm new to these smarts.
So it seems like Andiroo's got the chorus, and Black Pegasus is taking care of the verses. I'm definitely going to get more into his stuff. I'm going to start with the newer stuff and work back. Dog, that was my side you dug your claws into. Oh, chop. Okay, but yeah, definitely going to dig more into his catalog. Trying to find it on his channel through his playlists. They're not in age, like, I can't get it to sort through the stuff in the right way. Like, he's got stuff at the top that's 10 years old, and you scroll down and there's something that's 4 years old, and then there's something that's 7 years old, and for someone who likes structure, that is bugging the shit out of me. Like, I hope any of the playlists I've created, they're popping up from how I started them to where they're at now. I think YouTube should give you some options like that to start sorting. Like, I feel there's a little more options on the mobile than there is on my computer right now. Or I just don't know what to look for. That is always a possibility. But I'm really enjoying the vibe of this song. I have to hear more from both of these artists, honestly. I know nothing about the younger guy that I'm calling Andiroo. And Black Pegasus, he may have shown clips here and there on the intros to his videos when something new's coming out. And the freestyle he does when he does a Harry Mack reaction. Other than that, I've heard nothing of his besides the two reactions, the one before this and this one now, that I've done. I really enjoy his style so far. Like, he took that Genesis track and made it funny and enjoyable. It's still, and his own, even though it was Ren's beat. He may have tweaked it. I didn't really pay that close attention to it. I heard slight differences here and there, but I liked it. This is something more I would listen to on the regular, though.
The mission I'm giving, now listen up, this is just the beginning. You innocent.
That's what I could do. Find them on Spotify, track it through the years on there, and then I know what to search for on YouTube. Alright, problem solved. Just had to use my brain a little bit.
Just the beginning, it usually starts. Ain't no more thinking, we just using the heart. No education, and I'm new to these smarts. Experiences where the fusion it sparks. I'm leaving a mark on all of the planet. I gave you art that's more solid than granite. I can't stand it when the fake's on arrival. No more rivals or idols, only the strong survival. I'm built for this here, you know that we lastin'. Hold it down in the spot like a buckle that's fastened. Ain't no crashing. Come along for the ride, more than a rental car. Cause you know I got drive, I'm trying to go there. You know it don't stop, they say it's so rare to go to the top. You better know what you got. If you hold love and happiness, then you know it's a lot. Don't stop.
No, you can't stop me. I'm on a mission, no minute, don't doubt me again. For living my dream, this is my prophecy. I found my purpose, my intentions are not to be forgotten, but I'm so close. I'm working and driven, I'm living more towards the mission I'm giving. Now listen up, this is just
Really like that. Had a nice There wasn't many flow switches. They kind of kept to the same thing, but there was nothing wrong with that. It was very enjoyable. Andiroo, again, that's what I'm calling him until I'm corrected. Handled the chorus really well. He chimed in a little bit and threw in a couple words, and with Black Pegasus on that last bit. Overall, very enjoyable from both of them. Definitely want to get into their catalogs more. Anything specific from either one of these artists that you know of that you would like me to react to, introduce me to, feel free to put it in the comments down below. With all that being said, let's get into the second no pause rewatch and just enjoy the whole thing from start to finish, because I like this one. Honestly, with the intro, it was nice. This little bit right here, I didn't know if I was going to enjoy it off of that, but once they started going, it all worked together well.
Working and driven, I'm living more towards the mission I'm giving. Now listen up, this is just the beginning. You're witnessing a legend, don't miss out, cause this is just the beginning.
This is just the beginning. A champion on a mission and I'm driven and winning. They rather see me in prison, but criticism and division ain't the way that I'm living. I've arisen from the dirt, it's truly ascension. Unforgiven is the work, you knew the contention. Not to mention, passion's building the purpose, I got a question. They only scratching the surface, going deep in the furnace. I live in the fire, defeat who I'm versing, my only desire. Admired by the world, you know I inspire. Even when doubts on your doorstep, trying to inquire, I trying to go there. You know it don't stop, they say it's so rare to go to the top. Now they throwing me props, okay, but even that can be distracting, cause I know they the ops.
No one can stop me, I'm on a mission all minute, don't doubt me again for living my dream. This is my prophecy, I found my purpose, my intentions are not to be forgotten, but I'm so close. I'm working and driven, I'm living more towards the mission I'm giving. Now listen up, this is just the beginning. You're witnessing a legend, don't miss out, cause this is just the beginning.
Just the beginning, it usually starts. Ain't no more thinking, we just using the heart. No education and I'm new to these smarts. Experiences where the fusion it sparks. I'm leaving a mark on all of the planet. I gave you art that's more solid than granite. I can't stand it when the fake's on arrival. No, the rivals are idols, only the strongest survival. I'm built for this here, you know that we lastin'. Hold it down in the spot like a buckle that's fastened. Ain't no crashing. Come along for the ride, more than a rental car. Cause you know I got drive, I'm trying to go there. You know it don't stop, they say it's so rare to go to the top. You better know what you got. If you hold love and happiness, then you know it's a lot, don't stop.
No one can stop me, I'm on a mission all minute, don't doubt me again for living my dream. This is my prophecy, I found my purpose, my intentions are not to be forgotten, but I'm so close. I'm working and driven, I'm living more towards the mission I'm giving. Now listen up, this is just the beginning. You're witnessing a legend, don't miss out, cause this is just the beginning.
I didn't talk about the visuals. There weren't many, and they weren't over the top. They're nice, just the little like blurs of their silhouettes going by, or the little flashes off of their I don't know, like an aura kind of coming off of them. It was nice. It was subtle. Didn't take away from the song. Also, I'd like to touch on, it's like two generations working so well together. Like, they, I'm sure they've done more than this one song. I don't know if this is their first one working together or not, but they really are able to work well together. I'd like to see more of them if there isn't. If they haven't worked together, they really should again. If there is more of theirs together, let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this, please give me a like and subscribe. Comment down below anything you would like to see. Excuse me, sorry about that. Make sure you go to Black Pegasus' page, like and subscribe. If Andiroo has his own thing, go do it. Go there, like and subscribe as well. What I do here, again, is not a substitution for their original work. I'm just sharing my opinions and thoughts and how it makes me feel when I'm listening with y'all. And again, occasionally I learn the song and sing along with it. This is one I may want to learn and try and do later on. It's not very fast paced, so I shouldn't have issues stumbling in that regard. It's funny, that's more when I'm doing these, it's like, am I going to be able to pull this off at one day? But yeah, anyways, thank you so much for staying. Let me let this play out. Just make sure I didn't miss anything the first time. Alright, with all that being said, thank you very much for sharing your time with me today. Until next time, share the love. Everybody wins. Grumpy Wolf.